So it looks like we're live. I hope you guys are doing all right. I'm just looking for a couple of things before. I think there are some other lives on tonight. So I figure some of you guys might be, busy elsewhere. Okay. So I have not looked at this in a couple of months, to be honest. I did fill my glue bottle today. Yay, glue bottle. So I feel like I was looking at the cover when I shot the thumbnail for this, and I think I need to add something here on this blue fabric. I think it needs a little something, but I don't know what yet. I suppose it will occur to me at some point. Okay. So it's been a hot minute since I've been in here. Lots of work that needs to be done for sure. Thought I might just take a little spin through it real quick. Oh, excuse me. It's been a long day. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? I missed you too, girl. How are you doing? So we did finally add some stuff here. It's a little messy. But we got some stuff added in for our... It's getting fuller. It's getting... It's thick and chunky. Look at... That's the... Oh, let's see. Let's turn it this way. So that's the... And then if I rest it on its, upright. And you could see it's definitely a chunker. Lots of stuff sticking out of the top and the sides. A little bit at the bottom. Let's see. So where were we at? We were here. That's how far we got. Adria! Yeah, I like to look at it on the camera. It's a, I don't know. I guess it's a little, it's not directly with my eyeballs, and it's, with all the lighting and everything. It's just, I just like to do it, But I'm not sure what we can work on tonight. Pardon my yawning. I start my day at about 4 a.m. I need to trim this or wrap it around or something. What if I do that? I think that's pretty good without losing, having to take the fabric off there. So I'll just put a smidge of glue right there, and we'll just glue that right down. I'll leave it a little loose so that there's a little something, but it was hanging out the bottom, and I was like, nah, that's a little much. We can tuck this one up in here too. Okay. It's a lot of murder. Yeah. We have murdered some people. We have stalked some people. We've got little hidden away thingies, Things in things and things. We've had a lot of fun with this book, and there's still a ways to go. I don't know how we're all gonna how we're gonna fit everything in. But what about this page? That's nice and dark. Let's see if we can maybe do something on that. What do you think? I think just, I just want to flip through it real quick a little bit. Refamiliarize. It has been a couple months since I've opened this. I thought several times I should it out and work on it, and then I didn't. Ooh. Lots of fun. We put a lot of effort into some of this stuff. We still need to cover that. That mouth page is so creepy. Oh, is it raining hard there? Some of these pages are really, really thick. Like this one is, and this is part of the reason. What's going on here? I'm trying to feel like we could slide something up in there. And look at this goes. It's like flippy, flippy, flippy all over the place. Lots of stuff. So I was getting it out earlier today, and I thought, I didn't know it was going to be. When I originally made this plan, I thought, oh, it'll take a couple of months. And I think we've been working on this off and on for the better part of a year. And we still need to get that worked in there somewhere, I think. Yeah. I did that a little crooked there. That flips out like 3 times. I'm going to I got to mark this spot where we're probably going to use that page. I just want to put a little dot of glue there so it doesn't flip up like that again. All right. Carla, how you doing? Happy Fri-Yay. I hope you guys are all, at the end of your week. Unless you work over the weekend, then I apologize. But hopefully y'all had a pretty good day. And I may just want to kind of those are Waffle House murders. Oh yeah, that's the little girl we tried to save. So much still to do. The poor cover on this thing. I hope I may actually need to put some fabric on the spine. Give it a little reinforcement. Or just finish it up, right? Hey Leslie, how you doing? Yes, you got me. It's I could put something else in there, right? No, don't put anything else in there. It's already thick enough, right? I got out the creepy thing because it's already out. I was using it the other morning during creative chaos. You're doing good? Doing fine? I like it. Yeah, family wise, I've had a lot. I didn't get a lot of like this kind of work done. But for better or worse, I got some family things resolved. And so I guess we could look at this together instead of me putting off to the side. I love the creepy guy with the umbrella, but I think he's a little, we'd have to, yeah, that may be for a bigger book. There's a shorter one, people with umbrellas. I think they're on their way to a graveyard, but it looks like they're just marching in suits and umbrellas out into the woods. Do you guys have any weekend plans? You guys doing anything fun and exciting, or are you gonna stay home and relax? What you got going on? Oh, that's nice. Oh, spooky, creepy. Ooh, I'm not bored by you guys, I swear. It's just been a long day. You have to work. Bleh. Oh, I feel you on that. This will be a working weekend for me, although I don't have to report to a place to do it. Oh, I just threw some stuff on the floor. Let's see. Oh, there's the whole thing. I wonder. I'm kind of getting a little bit of an idea. Let's see. I've looked through this a couple of mornings during creative chaos. And some of it's definitely for a creepy / Halloween glue book. Oh, nice. I always think that looks like fun. Is that hard to do? Like, I guess you have to be in pretty good shape to do it. Carla, the dreaded 4-letter word. It is the dreaded 4-letter word, isn't it? Ooh, we're having kind of a hallelujah moment in the woods there. Creepy guy standing out in the woods. Nope, it's just a tree. It does look like there's a person standing there, though. Oh my gosh. There's rock formations. There's always an eyeball somewhere, isn't there? Let's see, these are from when we tried to make a jelly plate. Is it me, or do they look a little dead? They look a little dead, right? But they're not. Creepy girl. See no more. They each have to be it takes a bit used to, but it's not strenuous. I always think it looks like really cool and fun to do. Is it? I feel like it might be like a calm, almost meditative kind of thing, you know? Well, I hope you have an awesome time. You'll have to let us know how it goes when you get back. So those are the ones I found that maybe we'll do something with. We'll see what we come up with. The rest of these I'm going to put back in their little I can figure out where I put the purple fold. Oh, there it is. Sometimes. Here we go. Slide in there. Okay. So we'll keep that close by. So we don't want to use these. Okay. So we're going to use this grungy. It's peaceful. Faster. Well, let's hope you don't hear banjos. So let's see. I love these people going out into the woods. You shave a little bit off the top, but I don't have a. Let me grab some stuff out of the bin and see if we've got. I don't really have like a focal image or anything like that yet. Okay, who do we want our victim to be? You live by the Chattahoochee? Cool. It's great to just get outside, you know? Be in the great outdoors. It can be very calming. I like it. Okay. We've got her. Let's see. Oh, we've got a tag sticking in here for some reason. Was it going to do something with that? Okay, so we'll have to look at that. We'll put it right here so I don't forget. I don't want to forget. I like that. Okay. Got a little bit of lace. I thought I had a picture of a girl. Let's see. Oh, here. I think maybe I like her better. We'll need to trim that up though, make it nice straight edges. The banjos. They filmed that movie on the Chattahoochee. My parents would not. I was an adult when I finally saw that. The movie had long come out, you know. And I get why my parents didn't let me watch it, but you know. Okay, so I think what I'm feeling right here. I've got a. Let's see about. There we are, layering stuff in here. She looks like a serial killer. She looks unhappy. That is not a happy look right there. All right, I need to grab some ink. Hold on a second. I finally used some Amy paper. I put some in my circus journal. Oh, cool. How's the caboodle kit going? I have not watched a single Rosemary video in at least a month and a half. I did catch CK Art on live the other day. Colleen and Kathy, I think. I did catch them on. They were doing stuff with some jelly plates and they're always fun to watch. Good people in the chat box. I didn't chat. I wasn't feeling sociable. You felt bad for Ned Beatty. Yeah, I bet it's a thing everybody tried to do. I don't know. That's not probably not how you wanted to have his life go, to have that follow him around for the rest of his career. For its time, it was a pretty brutal, it was something new and different, and it was not nice. I think it made quite an impression with a lot of people. I don't remember very much of it except for that actual part. It's been a long time since I've seen it, and I don't really have much of a desire to watch it again. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this in here. Let me see about these people with umbrellas. I don't want to cover up the... I don't want to cover up the lace, so maybe we'll put this in first. I am a serial killer in my mind. I don't think I have the energy. I certainly have the dislike of certain people. I can't say I've never thought about killing someone, but then you think about, unless I'm just ready to go to jail and spend the rest of my life in jail, But, and modern forensics being what they are, it is much harder, I think, to get away. Unless it's truly like a random thing. You just walk up to somebody and stab them or shoot them and then wander off. I meant to ink those edges and I didn't. Whoopsie doodle. Well, it is what it is now. We can always come back with some pens or something later. I've got maybe we can just lightly go around that's going to leave a big thick line. But I think it'll be all right. As long as we don't have any that swing way out, like go out in the middle of the picture and shit. I'm going to have to turn the book though. Turn in the book. I don't have that kind of hand dexterity where I can just... Certainly not the steadiness either, I don't think. Made a little bit of a mess there. Okay, we'll just keep turning until we get back around the right way. Thanks, Adria. Too much, yeah. I mean, you don't want to put them in your, in your garden. Or your backyard or your basement. Like that's so overdone, Everybody's done it. You're going to take them out to the woods. You got to put them in your car. You're risking car fibers. And I don't see the sense in just killing people, just walking up and killing a stranger for no reason. If I were going to put in the effort to do it, there'd have to be a pretty good... I'm kind of making a mess out of this. Oh, well. Nothing has to be perfect. Let's see. Now wood chipper and a huge rose garden. Like giving it a little thought, have you? You can't do all that in an apartment, though. Mix in with bone meal. Leslie, lie. Use some lie. That's been your plan for decades. You can use quicklime. Yeah, I've heard quicklime. I was always, and I don't know why, I was always previously under the impression that bodies took longer to decompose than they do. And I don't know why I thought that. It's not like somebody ever told me that. I need a pair of scissors. My scissors are always missing. Just gonna give this a little trim. Put the extra piece down in the box. That's definitely the top side. Yeah. Maybe that's my plan. I'm gonna find a house to share with some other old ladies, and we'll murder people and put them in the garden with the rose bushes. Rose bushes are kind of finicky, though. They can be hard to keep alive. All right, so let's put some glue on here. I'm gonna move this over for a hot minute. Where'd that piece of paper go that I had? Here it is. Let's put some glue on here. Put some other flowers, maybe. Here we go. Because it's a little thicker right here. So we'll go into the petals, along the border. Okay. All right. Here we go. And now we need that paper towel. Because we don't want to get arsenic and old lace. Bodies are gross. Yeah, it's not for the squeamish for sure. Murder always seems like a good idea till you got to get rid of that body. Carla, do you plan on living rurally? Because people in your neighborhood might notice if you use your wood chipper a lot. You know? I wonder how easily a body goes through a wood chipper. Have they ever done? Is there some kind of science show somewhere where they put different stuff through a wood chipper? Okay, so far so good. Here, let this dry a little bit now. And do you bury it whole? Do you disarticulate? Because disarticulating sounds like messy and arduous work, quite honestly. I think to dismember a body would be quite the workout. Right, I'm just going to even up the edges on this because I don't really. Everything else is kind of straight, and I think it would be better if we had straight edges here. I am a super huge fan of torn edges, though. She just looks completely disgusted with life, right? Okay, so I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and ink some edges right there. We need a little something else. I'm not sure what. We're parked across the street. I could use that. You're parking. Carlos put some thought into it. I like it. Because my idea has always been just travel around and I may have to grab a magazine and look for a couple of people's unless I can find some here. She needs to have some victims, right? I don't see any in my. I thought I had more people pictures in here. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. Oh, that's another people picture. Let's see. I think that one's too big. Okay, so we've got some choices here. Let's see. I worked for a construction equipment company in the 80s. The police called asking about a specific wood chipper that was rented from us. It was involved in a murder. His name was Richard Crafts. Yeah, people mind their own business. Would you want it back is the question. I wonder how long they kept it, for evidence. Okay. So here we go again. Who do we like? So she's going to be, I think, our killer. I do like the redhead, but the picture's awfully big. I was kind of hoping for two smaller ones. What if I just cut this one in half? So let's do like maybe right there. I haven't cut it yet. I'm just folding it for right now. So we could kind of do that. Do we like that one? Maybe it's some weird cult thing. I mean, there are the people with the umbrellas, right? What if we... Let me look at it on the camera and see what I think. I'm going to push that up a little bit. Zach Baggins might want to Ritz Museum. Not before I left the company. I called the store and the manager took it over to the police. They were about to clean it and do maintenance. Ooh, they would have helped the killer out. Haunted wood chipper on the next Ghost Adventures, right? You want to remove one of your comments, Adria? Did I miss something? It was our New Haven, Connecticut shop. The internet wasn't a thing, so I didn't hear very much after that day. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Okay, what do you guys think? It's a little shiny. Let's see if that helps any. Just tilt it a little bit. There we go. Can't decide what order I want it to go in. No, that's going to cover up her face. And then it leaves space down here for a little keepsake of some sort. I don't see a comment about a cadaver lab thing either. You must have got it and it just shows up because it's your comment, Adria. That does happen sometimes. Like you'll still see it because it's yours, but nobody else can see it. Let's see, I'll go back up. I see arsenic and old lace, and then you said bodies are gross. I wouldn't want to dispose of one. And then I see Leslie say, agree, Adria, too messy. But I don't see anything about a cadaver body. Okay. So I think we're going to go with some cult members here. I think we're going to go with this or some kind of cult bullshit. It's not there, hun. So I don't see it. I don't know what to tell you. If I could see it, I would delete it for you for sure. Is it the one where I'm going to read it out again? Is it the one where you just said you wouldn't want to have to deal with disposing of a body? I'm looking up and I'm looking down. I don't. Inking some edges here. Okay. I guess we could go that way too. I like it that way. Okay, so let's start gluing some stuff down. I think we've got a good. Go back to our piece of paper. Right before Carla says she has a park across the street. Okay, I'll go back up. Okay, here I see. I have a park across the street. Happy with the twist. I have a park across the street. Okay. Okay. Hey, Roseanne, how you doing? I took out the comment from you above there. I don't see anything indicating a cadaver, but I took out the comment above that. I hope that'll work for you. I don't know what to say. Okay. How you doing, Miss Roseanne? No worries, no worries. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put this one down here. All right, so yeah, I think we're looking at kind of a culty situation. So what should our cult be about? They're at sunset carrying rainbows, umbrellas. No apparent rain going on in the picture. So it's just some weird stuff going on. You're welcome. I don't mind at all. No worries. We're all here to help each other out. It's the least we can do. YouTube is weird. I will agree with you there. It is a weird system that doesn't. Sometimes I'll type something in somewhere and it doesn't go in. I don't know. Could be a keywords thing. I don't have any keywords that are like blocked. There's nothing you can say here. I mean, that sometimes they'll block swear words like it's a YouTube thing. But I don't have mine set up to make any keywords not show up or anything like that. Okay. So I feel like we can maybe make these these pages work together. I'm busy with your 5 grands. They're a hoot. Oh, I bet. Grandkids can be so much fun. But yeah, spending time with kids, they will run you ragged. Okay, so we need something for here. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Maybe. Let me give this a little fold. I'm wondering if we can't add a little. I don't know. It's been a long time since it happened. I will give you that they are weird and weird stuff happens on YouTube. I think sometimes it just eats things. Who knows? Who knows what they are up to or why these things happen? So I'm thinking maybe I can get an excerpt from an online article talking about cult activity and put it on here. Let me grab, I've got a clip over here that we can put while this dries. And then I think there was a second one. The top of my desk up here is where I need to clean. There's a ridiculous amount of stuff up here. Okay. So for right now, just so we can hold that so that it'll stay. Let's see. Oh, that's so weird, Roseanne. Hey, Janice. Are you trying to put the death curse on us? Or are you saying abracadabra? Abracadabra? Oh, cadaver. I get it. I'm slow to pick it up. Okay, so yeah, we'll reserve that for a little blurb about cults. Okay, we just need to let this sit here for a minute. So we'll blabber at each other for a hot minute while that's setting up a little bit so we can flip to a different page and we'll come back to that. Add in a little bit of, I got to think about, what kind of culty item, like maybe a brooch or something that everybody wears, or I don't know. I think I could put something here and something here. But let me tilt it this way so you can see. You can see that without the glare, you can see the people in the woods going into the woods with the umbrellas at sunset. No rain. The picture doesn't show that it's rainy at all. So it's a little weird. That's what it's looking like right now. And how are you doing, Miss Janice? YouTube gets weirded out about weird things. Like things that seem completely normal. But then it'll let some weird ass shit fly. I don't get it, but that's how it goes. Yeah, I think so. Next time we do this, next Friday, if we come in and work on this, or maybe on Monday. Are you guys still interested in Murder Monday? Should we take that back up, or did you're gloomy? You're loving it. You just woke up. Did you have a good nappy? I love me a good nap. After this, I'll clean up and go to bed. I'm getting up really early in the morning and a lot of stuff done. But it does, I'm just pulling out some more pictures out of here. Seeing if I can find a couple more things that maybe we can put on the different, let's see. Let's just pull some of this out of here and see what we've got. Can't have enough murder. Adria, yes, murder. Okay, so we'll start back with Murder Monday on Monday then. This Monday upcoming. And see what we can come up with. Something nice for the, well, nice is probably not the right word for what we're going to do on Monday, but Just looking through some pictures while I let's say yay for Murder Monday. I know it's been a while. And I miss doing it. It's fun. I'll check in with Els and see if she wants to do it, but it may just be me. Me. Journaling and talking about murder. And I don't suppose that could be the worst thing that ever happened. Let's see, I'm just looking at, trying to get some ideas, I think. Okay, so we'll 5:30, I think, on Monday then. We don't want to do it too early and we don't want to do it too late. All right, let's see if this has settled itself so we can move on to, I don't feel anything sticky going on over here, so I just want to make sure that we don't have this come up on us. I think it's good. Okay. Now we had something back here where there was still something to be glued down on a page. I think we may have gone too far. Let's just go back. There's a loose picture here that needs to be. Here we go on this one. So let me grab some ink. You need the rose garden. I don't have any pictures of rose gardens, but I can be on the lookout for one. Or maybe I can find one on the internet for sure. Maybe one of those like raised beds gardens too, where it looks like there's a body under a giant hill of flowers and plants and stuff. That could be a thing. I wonder. So let's get some glue on this thing. Where'd my piece? I folded my piece of paper in half and lost it. Now you're singing to us. You're gonna look it up tonight? Robert Kraft. I wrote it down. I think I got the glue at a good mixture this time. Not too thin, not too thick. Although I do have glue stuck all over me. I finished processing all that stuff we harvested last night. Got some really great pictures. Super happy with it. Okay. Let's get this here. Oops. But don't move around. We don't want to. Do not want a crooked image if we can avoid it. Okay. Her name was LA Crafts. That's who he ran through the wood chipper? You never promised one of the Airstream murders, yeah. Yeah, travel around. Oh, that I hope she was dead when she went through for sure. Because and what a mess that would make, right? What a mess. Okay. So I think we have. Oh, we made a pocket. Is that a? Oh no, we made another pocket, you guys. Not another pocket. I should not be left alone with this journal. Just pockets everywhere. Let's see. I think she would look good in there, right? We need to cover up the back, though. Yeah, we could put a couple like that in there. Okay, let me ink the edges and figure out what we're going to back this with. Like, we need to make it thicker. Yeah, no. Oh, that just... I'm not going to lie, though. There's a kind of a tiny little part of me that likes to be way far away. Like, close enough to... Maybe they could put a pig through it. I want to see what the spray on that's like. I mean, you see sometimes stuff like that in movies, in the horror movies. But what does that really look like? And how much noise does it make? Like, I have curiosity about it. I'm not going to lie. But also, gross. Just bits of people everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to move this for a second. Because we need to put something on the back of that. To cover up the... to cover that up, what do we have? Trying to tell which way it goes like that. It's there's eye makeup and it's like a half opened eye. So I'm wondering if we could. Doesn't really go with that image though, so let's save that for later. Okay, I need like a. Oh, here we have some pink paper. She's wearing a pink dress. Let's back that on some pink paper. Okay. Let's do it. We'll just glue that right down on there. Do we want to give it a border? Maybe we want to give it a border. No, I don't think we need a border. Let's just glue that shit down. Wasn't there a scene in the movie Fargo? I think you're right. I do think so. I think that's correct. I haven't seen Fargo in a long time either. It's been quite a while. But, you know, sometimes what you see in movies is not at all accurate. There was an episode of Supernatural that I watched not that long ago. It was like in season 5, 6. One of those 7. Between like 5 and 8. Monster got out of its grave and was going to attack a lady, and Bobby put it through a wood chipper. Now that we're talking about it, I do remember that. It was gross. It was splattery. It was chunky. It was very chunky. Now, this is cardboard, so it's going to take a minute for it to actually want to adhere. You know how these things go. remember it being a good movie, though. I haven't thought about it in a long time. Didn't they do recently like a Fargo series on one of the streaming channels? I thought I saw that somewhere. Oh no, now we're getting too pink. We get pink scissors, pink paper, a lady in a pink dress. I think the Ferris wheel is pink. There's some pink going on over here. It's curling a little bit, but it'll straighten itself out as it dries. Here you go. Now we gotta ink the edges again just because we put the extra paper on there. That is okay. Okay. So what you guys eat for dinner tonight? I had salad for lunch. There's some leftover salad from dinner the other night. And I thought I better eat that before it gets all yucky and nobody eats it. That was at like 1 o'clock. I don't know if I'm going to eat again before I go to bed because it'll be bedtime about 8:30. I remember hearing about it. I didn't watch it, and I don't think I may not have whatever service that it was on. If I were going to watch the series, then I would have to rewatch the movie to see, to familiarize myself better with the plot, since it has been so long. So far, so good. Now we have to decide what we want to put on the back. What do we want to do? Okay, let's see what I got over here. What if we cut that down? No, because this is all about Airstream trailers. Let's not confusel the issue. Although a cabin in the woods, we could drive our trailer to a cabin in the woods, right? We could definitely do that. Okay, so let's start by folding this in half. No, I did a lemon yellow a long time ago, but I don't think there's any of that left. The only yellows I've done recently are the pale pineapple and that did not work out. And the falling leaves, which is somewhere between brown and yellow. Are you looking for just a straight up? The dye I have right now would get me a lemon yellow. Do I want to have that big, or do I want to cut that in half? Because there's some water out here, like there's a lake, which would be good. We could drive our body away in the pizza and ice cream. Yum, Roseanne, nice. So maybe we leave that like that. Do we want it just smack in the middle? Or do we want to leave the room for the possibility of something else going in there? Oh, look at that. There's a guy. Okay. Okay, we gotta think about this. Hold on, I gotta trim some stuff. You need some more saturated yellow than that? I'm sorry. Yeah, what the dye that I have would make like a as Carla used to call it, APP yellow. Okay, we're getting somewhere. You need some school bus yellow? Oh, I would have to look up a color, like a dye mix for that. How soon do you need it? Like Is it for a project you're like working on right now? Is it for the circus thing? Let me ink some edges here. He's got a pair of shears there, or 2 knives. I can't tell. I think it's a kind of weird clipper thing. Kind of scary. All right, so I need that. Where'd my ink go? Oh, just got a big mess going on. That's me all over. 2 pairs of ink up here. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Leslie. You have not eaten yet? I don't know. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't know if I want to make the effort after the live. Is that a terrible thing to say? I could eat another small bowl of salad, I guess. There's probably still some left. Monk robes yellow. Like the... Okay. And then we have room for little doodahs right there if we want. Okay, so let's glue these down. They're probably really bigger than they should be for this piece, but I like them together. Not urgent. Okay, so you want something like school bus yellow. Hold on, let me glue this down before I stick something right into the glue. Okay. School bus yellow. Oops. All right, I'll look into it and see what it would involve. And I'll get back to you on that and see what we can come up with. Doesn't hurt to look into it and see what's involved. Probably gonna involve school bus, probably some orange and definitely some yellow. Well, I'll poke around a little bit and see what I can come up with that's close to that. That's school bus yellow. Always looking to try out new stuff, right? It's good. It's good to try new things. Saffron color. Okay, so school bus, saffron. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that needs to dry now before we stick it in anything. Okay. So what are we looking at? I'm kind of looking at 7:30 as our stop time. How do you guys feel about that? Okay. So that'll slide in there. We may even make a second thing to slide in the pocket. Yeah, more stuff in the pocket. Make the book there. I think I have another piece that might slide in here nicely. But let's see. She'll stick out, and she'll go with all of this. Maybe what we'll do is we'll put a little piece of map up here too, maybe. We might do that. I know we've got some map pieces in here somewhere. I'm kind of making a big old mess. A big old mess. Oh. Oh, this could maybe, oh. That's for a pocket, but this is bigger than this. I don't know that I can. Because he goes with the Airstream theme. We'll have to think about this for a second. Think about it for a hot second. I don't really want to trim off where the tab is. And I think that's a pretty good. Okay, we'll have to think about that for a second. And then she'll go plop. Stuff it real good. Yeah. Okay. So got over here, and there's a thing on the back already with the. I still think it's going to need a thing. But what if we put it here as like a continuation? And it's got a back, so we'd have to hinge it in. Good Lord, more hingy stuff. Or we could, oh boy, we could put it on this page. Oh, it's the map on the back that's getting me. I wonder if we cut this page down some, like if we folded it over a couple of times. I need to pin these. I know what I need. I just don't know where it is. I need a paper clip. I need another paper clip. There's usually some up here. Pardon my big fat arm in the way. Okay, I don't. So we'll. Set them on the computer for right now. What if we started and we glued it and we let it get, could become a hinge all by itself sort of thing. We'd only cover up a little bit of the map. Okay, so let's start gluing stuff and see what happens. In half and then in half. Nothing has to be we don't want to get glued too close to the edge though. All right, let's fold that in half. But yeah, so I'll be live again on Monday. I probably won't be live this weekend. I think Els has some lives planned. I know she does her normal Sunday thing, but I think some of the Saturdays, I think she likes to come on and do like a different sort of and I have something I have to do on Sunday, so it won't take up the whole day, but I'm not sure exactly what time it's happening, so I don't want to commit myself and then not be able to do it. I'm flighty enough as it is. You don't need to make it worse. Okay. I feel like I need a pair of scissors to just get it that thickens it up some and makes one less page we have to decorate. Although we're replacing it with a thick. So that's going to cut some of the, yeah, but not much. And then we can maybe put something, here. We could smush some paint on there. I don't know. But I do like the idea. So, do we let this dry all the way, or do we go ahead and, because that's going to stiffen up nicely with all that glue in there. So I think we should wait to glue that on. Let's give it a, oh, and I got glue all over my scissors. Should clean that off before it's stuck there forever and ever. Yeah. But yeah, so Monday. Do you guys have preference to like a certain type of serial killer you'd like to look at, or suggestions for a killer you want to look at more in depth? Or just whatever I choose. Or a region of the country. Maybe we could look for a country or a killer from a certain part of the country. I'm always open to suggestions. Oh, excuse me. Come on. I got itchy, watery eyes today thanks to my allergies. Okay. Now. Okay, well, we're waiting for that to dry. I'm going to move it over. I left enough room here for there to be some trim under the edge of that. I just have to get some trim. I'm going to grab my little trim bucket. I'll be right back. Just the other side of the computer. Oi. I have a piece of this that I dyed. The dye was tea with pink. And I think that'll look good on there. And it's an eyelet kind of. So we're gonna first we'll cut a piece to length. It's right about here. Okay. Yeah, so this is a freshly dyed. Let me move the picture of the lady over some for right now. Now let's pull that back a little bit. Miss Amber. Hey Amber, how you doing? Welcome. And Leslie's back from walking Freckles. What a cute dog name. I love it. Okay. So we want it to be under the edge, but not. Okay, so I guess it would be best to maybe mark this a little bit. ruler. I think that'll work. Here we go. Okay. And how have you been, Miss Amber? Hope you're having a great Fri-Yay. Fri-Yay. Okay. Yep, that's going to do it. Trying to keep this as straight as possible because you know these gathered laces tend to want to be curvy. Okay, so now we're just going to put some glue right on the edge of this right here. I get a thing with Airstreams, right? It's such a classic look. Okay. John Robinson? Okay. I'll have a look into that. Let me find my piece of paper. I might roll it away before I lose it again. All right, I'll have a look into it. It's been okay-ish around here. I've been trying to get a new normal since Dad passed. Yeah, I bet. Slowly getting better. That's good. That's how it is with loss and grief and whole new, normal going on. I'm sorry to hear about your dad, though. It's stressful, and there we go. It's not a bad little ruffle thing going on. Okay. That means we can actually put her on the back now because we know that this is part of that's going to be covered up, but she could go over here easily, but we'll want to ink those edges. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Where's the camera at? I got used to working close to the edge without having to worry about the camera. We'll find out on Monday, but you guys are welcome to do your own research if you like. Come as prepared as you like. It is a discussion. It's not just me yapping at you. Always welcome, your guys' input. A lot of times I know the details of serial killer, but I don't remember their name. So this will be fun to see if I've ever heard of it once I get into the details. It'll be exciting to. Oh, I just thought maybe I wanted to make that a pocket and put something like a little keepsake in there. Okay, let it go, Amy. Let it go. There really isn't. Everybody reacts differently. It takes different people take different times. Some people, they never grieve publicly and you never see it. It doesn't mean they don't experience it. And other people, it can be years long. There's no right or wrong way to grieve, hun. Leslie is absolutely right. Okay. I do like that ruffle there. Now that I see it on there, I'm very happy with that. Let me hold it at an angle so you guys can see. And then we got the map on the back. And it's New Mexico. We seem to be murdering a lot of people in Mexico, or New Mexico. So I'll have to get out that red pen at some point and mark some travel routes for us. And something may not bother you for years and years, and then all of a sudden you're overwhelmed by it. Or you could think you're quote unquote over it. I don't know that we ever really get over loss. Like, it doesn't go away all of a sudden. But you can re-experience that loss, So never feel bad about that. It takes as long as it takes. And it looks different on each person who experiences it. Yeah, see? And it's not wrong. It's not whatever is right for you, Never ever feel bad for I don't want people to feel bad for how they grieve. There are so many other things in life that that are out of your control, but your grief is your own. And there's help if somebody's, I'm not saying anybody here is, but if you find yourself really struggling, there is always help. There are support groups, and there's some really great therapists out there to help deal with loss. I must have thought I might put I wasn't sure where I was going to put that trim, so I left a little of the sides open. Now we can nail those down. And we are always here, to lend an ear or a shoulder. Let's go ahead and glue this in there, yeah? Yeah. Okay. We don't want too much or too little glue, and I think I just put some glue on the wrong side of that. All right. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's get this glued down right. You'd have to hold this here for a minute. It can. I think Janice is right. Like you're waiting for things to happen, or you're waiting for things to be quote unquote normal, I don't know that after something like that it ever is. We'll just have a new normal then. I think I need a piece of plastic so we don't have stuff It's stuck over here. That needs a little more glue right up to the edge there. That's why I wanted to roll it over to this side and have a little look-see. Okay. There we go. Here we go. Oh, anytime, Amber. These are some of the best ladies around that you'll ever meet. Yes, waiting to make those adjustments personally. You know it, but I think for a while it's not really real, you know? And you have different increments of adjusting. And they're not the same for every person. Unfortunately, there's no plan for grief. There's not one right way to deal with all that. And then, you know, there's other people, other family, other friends, all of that in the mix, you know. Loss is a sticky thing. Okay, so let me see about pushing this back up here. So we've got this in here. Now, I'm sorry that was a little bit off camera, but it's going to take a little while to dry, but it's in there. So we've made a new page. Look at that. We'll figure out a way to cover that up with, you know, that's putting this all in there. So we're going to need some keepsakes on the back side of that. But I like how it's coming out. So this was already started. We added this picture in and the stuff on the back. And we worked on a whole other page too, towards the front. This one right here, which we're not quite done with because I need to look up some stuff on Colts and get a little information for our extra little doodah here. I want to put like even if it's a fake kind of newspaper. Thanks, Leslie. There's a lot going on in here, and it's, I think, about 2 seconds away from going, because there's still quite a lot of pages to work on, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Because there's a, you know, that needs to be decorated inside there, and we need some stuff over here. Once I start flipping through, there's like still a lot of stuff to be done, even though we've done so much in here. And we really have. We've done a lot, ladies. You guys have come along with me on this journey. See, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. I think part of this still needs to be, oh, we need to, yeah. No, this is finally done. We did finish that one up. Nice. I was worried it was not done. We still need to find something to put here. I hated what was there. Oh, that's where that map's going to go. That's right. Aw, thank you. It's amazing. There's more room. I know, right? It's too late to rip pages. I'm not going to add anything to that, I don't think. I think I just like having that in there. We might ink around the edges. She's getting an abalone shell closer to the time the book is done because it's a very chunky piece. This still needs something. Not sure what yet. One of these days we'll flip through and I'll be like, I've got just the thing. Like that page is done. I think we're done here with these, with the, I think we've got it just right there. And I don't think this really needs anything else. This is a done page. This still needs a little something. But I'm with Janice. Soon. It needs to be done soon. Like, we've got like a couple of pages in here. That one's done. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to that. We've got stuff that needs to be done here. This one is done. This is all done because we've got a pocket with some fun things here. Got a little bit gory with this one. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There, it finally is going. And then I have a very specific idea for here. I just haven't found the pictures I like yet. These need to be filled out in here. These are all victim things. They need some keepsakes. This page is done with its little extras. We've got a whole extra pocket going on here with pockets and pockets and pockets. And there's even a pocket. Do you think we have enough pockets? We could maybe stuff one on the back, except it's already full of stuff. And then we've even got a girl peeking out here. This page is almost done. It only needs a little bit more stuff. We need a little, I almost feel like we need some pressed flowers maybe or something. This needs to be done. The little thing in here needs to be done. We need something for here. These pages in here are all done. These are like super thick and everything. And I don't think that needs anything right there. I think that's good just to, you know, kind of informational. We could splatter it with some blood maybe. These pages are all done up. And these pages here, these super thick flippy things, that needs something. That needs something. The back of that's got room. This is still in progress. But this whole set here is all done. A lot of it's done, but there's still quite a bit of... Oh, that's a flip up. I'm like, why is that stuck like that? And then here we are. This is our newest. We removed a page, yet we added a page. We need something on the back of this. And something here to cover up that part of the image, I think. Probably trim or something like that. I don't know. This is all done here. This is another, we added a keepsake for down here. That one's, this one I think is probably done. I don't know that I'm going to add anything else to it other than maybe a couple other pictures of other girls. But that's going to be a flat addition, I think. I think this is all done except for here. It needs something here. And over here, these are done. We finally finished that one in there. And then we need something here. And I think we're going to add in some stuff here, but I don't know if we really can anymore. We might just put something back here, you know, hiding back there. A little sneaky something. Well, a pocket with a pocket in a pocket. Inside a pocket. Oh, darn. You know what I forgot? A pocket. If you leave me alone with it long enough, there'll be more pockets than you even know what to do with. But yeah, so I think we're done for the night. This is, look at the size from the back to the front, though. Like that spine is like at capacity. So we'll see what happens. I have thought about cutting the spine off and putting some fabric in here and making it a little bit bigger. Because I can cut it and put a new spine piece over this. But I don't know exactly how it will come out. It could be a horrible Franken journal or a wonderful Franken journal. Who knows? It is a chunky monkey. And it's got lots of stuff. From every angle, you've got stuff sticking out. From this side, from the top. There's a lot of stuff hanging out the top. There's even a little bit hanging out the bottom. Cover needs work. And I have an idea for the back that hold on to your hats, ladies. Gonna make it even chunkier. I have something I want to do on the back. I have what I think is a really neat idea. She's chunky. Yeah, I have thought about it. Just cutting right along here, putting in a slightly bigger spine piece, and then putting some fabric on it to hold it all together. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because it's probably about 2 inches thicker than, like, if you look right here, it's this wide. Like, even if I squeeze it, it's not going any. So let's see. Let's grab that ruler. Should probably figure out where the inches are. So across this way, if we give it a little squeeze, we're talking about, it's hard for me to see the numbers, 2.5 inches. And the spine is actually an inch. No, there will be no more pages. Only finishing what's in the book. Will not be adding more pages. Absolutely not. Think about for sure. I have given it serious thought. But I thought, you guys have made this as much with me as it is my own thing. So, I like to get your guys' buy-in. I know ultimately it's quote unquote my book, but it's really our book. We know we did this together. And I am pretty happy with it. You guys have had some great input. You've gone with me on the pockets and pockets and pockets. Denim would be, I know, I'd love to get like a faded kind of pair of jeans from the thrift store maybe. Need something kind of, or I guess I could bring one home and kind of bleach it a little bit, I like something that's worn and strong, but also thin. I don't want a super thick, chunky fabric. I'll have to go look at pants at some point at the thrift store. But, yeah. Because I'm worried at some point the spine's just going to give up and tear away. And I don't want it to be torn. I'd like to fix it, But, yeah, it's definitely an option. And it's something we could do live, and it could be hysterically painful. All right. So if you guys are happy with what we've done, I'm happy with what we've done. I think we'll call it a night for tonight, and I'll be back on Monday, 5:30, for a little serial killer. We'll be looking at John Robinson and whatever it is he did. Should be fun. I'd love to sit here and even after I go off the live and work on it, but I'm going to have to close it up because I'm going to have to crawl into bed soon. Oh, a shirt with jean material. That could be something too. We might be able to find like a man's shirt or a lady's shirt. Well, if you have something that you think will work, Janice, definitely you could pass it along if you feel like it. If you feel up to it. I don't know if you feel like that may be too soon on hacking up your hubby's jeans. Oh, flannel. Now there's an idea. Okay, well, I may have heard the details. Like I said, I'm not good with the names. I'm really not. But on Monday, we will look into it. And let me write down that Roseanne is our inspiration, because we definitely want to credit her for being our inspiration on this particular thing. And I've already, look at me. Can't leave me alone with a pen for 3 seconds. Suggested by Roseanne. Woo! Okay, that will be awesome. And it's a way that he'll be in memorandum in our journal. He'll have had a small part in the making of the serial killer journal. All right, so if you ladies are ready, we're gonna wrap this shenanigans up. I've had a great time with you. I miss these Fridays. I have missed spending lives with you guys. You are so beyond amazing. You have no idea how much you lift me up. So, see you guys on Monday at 5:30. I will be sure to put in the live early enough so you get a notification so that it doesn't come halfway through the live. I hate it when that happens. Aw, I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad you missed me, but it's good to know I was missed. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I sure hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that truly from the bottom of my heart. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Have some fun this weekend. Take it easy or work hard or do a little bit of both. Right, blessings and hugs and kisses to you all. See you on Monday. That's the end. Let's push the button. Yay, button pushing. Okay.